So if you got a steel blower, this is a BR430, and your primer bulb is broken like mine, I'm about to show you guys how to fix it. First step is to take out one over here, these three for your starter, and 2 for your air filter. Take those out. If you use a drill, it'll go a lot faster, and it is a Torx bit. Pull your starter off. Pull your plate off. On this BR430, there's 2 screws right here. Unscrew those. These 2 nuts right there is what was holding your carburetor in place. Next step, take out this top screw. Take this wire right here out of that notch. That goes straight to your spark plug. After you remove this from that notch, get that screw out and get these 2 nuts off that bolt. This assembly should come off right here. Next step is to look underneath your carb. Pull this out the notch and pull these 2 out their spots. Then you're gonna take this side off of your carb. And then you can remove it so you have more space. There's 2 tabs on this primer bulb. Pop that top one out, and then that bottom one should snap right off. Go ahead and take those hoses off. Remember, when you're putting your new primer bulb back on, long piece at the bottom, short piece was at the top. So I'm gonna put that back exactly how I got it. Attach your new primer bulb to the hoses, and then put it back in place. It'll snap in with those two tabs. Now that you have your 2 hoses on the back of your new primer bulb, get your carburetor and put that back in place. Make sure this hose right here is not, make sure you didn't get that in between these screws, because your carburetor will not go back on right. So make sure that's behind there. Put your carburetor back in place. Put your wires back where they go. Put the tubes back where they go. Put this back in its notch. Just like that. And you're gonna hook up your hose to your carburetor. And it should look just like that. Now you're gonna wanna get this orange assembly right here. Put that back in place. Make sure it's lined up with the carburetor. Put your little hose back in this notch. Then you're gonna get your two nuts and put them back on those two screws in there. Then you're gonna put this screw back in place. Now the last thing to do is put your cover back on your blower. Put your air filter back on, and then we're gonna get this starter back on. If you're having problems getting your cover back on, make sure this white, the little triangle piece is inside this black rubber. I had a little issue just now. I was wondering why this side wasn't connected, but it was this right here. Give her a couple crumbs. She should fire right up. And that's how you put your new primer / purge bulb in your STIHL BR430.